Hi everyone, welcome to our next Teachitright Tuesday update video. These are the messages for the 8th of March. As always, we've got a lot to cover, so we'll make a start and start talking to you about some of the key messages that are coming out of our centres. I'm actually going to start with a message that I did relay to you last week, and this is just a reminder for the parents in Year 4 who are looking hopefully to carry on with us in Year 5 in September. We have sent out a WooFoo form for you to complete, and on there you can select the most suitable location, the day, and of course the timings. We also know that for some of you, you may still be deciding whether you would like to carry on with us in September. Hopefully you will, but we are going to be doing a drop-in session to talk to you a little bit more about the differences between our Year 4 course and our Year 5 course, and maybe give you a little bit more information about those differences. So we'll send out a date soon, and if you would like to join us on Zoom and find out a bit more about our Year 5 course, we'd love to see you. This coming weekend, week 5, will be the 12th of March, and we will be commencing our assessment week. And this is another opportunity, of course, for children also to spend their hard-earned tokens, which I know is very important. But please can I ask that children are punctual for those lessons. It is really, really important that children are there at the start so they can hear all the instructions about the test, and that also they're able to be able to have enough time to get through those papers. If you are unable to attend your assessment week, then we're always very happy to email those papers out, and they can be completed at home. We would ask, though, that children do complete them within 48 hours of us sending them, but also can you ensure that if you do send them back, you do give us enough time to get them marked before we give those results back. Unfortunately, in the last block, we did have some papers that were emailed over the night before the lesson, and it really doesn't give us chance, A, to get them across to our tutors, but also it doesn't get them marked in time to give back to you. So can we really ask you to make a real big effort on that, please, really to help our tutors out in terms of getting those results back to you in time. The thing that you may have noticed over the weekend, and certainly in Reading, in Windsor, in Maidenhead and in our Slough Centre, that we started using some blackboards to communicate some messages to you. And I've got an image there of our Reading boards, and our markers did a great job in writing out a few things that are coming up, just to make you more aware of some of the things that we're holding. We know obviously on a Tuesday we communicate all of that, but just so if you are missing our Tuesday emails, you have an opportunity to know all the things that we have coming up. So thank you, markers, for doing such a great job. Very artistic, a lot of those boards, but please do look out for those. They will be left out on a table outside the front door or the front entrance to the centre, and do read about all the things that we've got coming up. Susanna is in full flow with her new non-verbal reasoning masterclasses, and she's very much enjoying working with the students on a Monday evening. We do move into some 3D or some spatial reasoning question types in our next session: crafty composite shapes and teachable 3D views of 2D shapes. We do know that there are a number of question types, particularly in Block 3, that children did find more difficult. And if you haven't already signed your child up for these non-verbal sessions or spatial reasoning lessons, please do, because we know that any extra support we can give our students on some of those certainly more challenging question types, it will really help them out in their examinations. The following week, we actually have hidden shapes and cubes and nets, which I know certainly is one of the most challenging question types. And Susanna is very much looking forward to supporting children every Monday. The next session will be on the 14th of March, so if you still would like to sign up. The discount code, just to mention, did only apply if you were signing up for all 6 sessions, so they currently stand at £15 per lesson. Moving on now to just mention about our English and Maths course that we run at our head office. Sharon Patey is soon to go into the next block of lessons. The children that she has been working with have done incredibly well with their English and Maths skills, but we're looking forward to moving into the next block of lessons. And if you still would like to join, there's still spaces available, and that runs on a Friday evening between 4:30 and 6:30. Our revision camps over the Easter holidays are soon coming up, and we are offering a huge amount over this period to ensure that children have that continuity of practice and we can focus on question types that children are finding more difficult. If you would like to sign up for any of the events over the Easter holidays, please do go onto our website under shop and you'll find all of the different events that we are holding. And we do hope that we can run those events over the Easter holidays, and this is also sometimes dependent on student numbers. So if you are keen to sign your child up for a 3-day course, we cover CEM, we cover Reading Boys, and of course GL assessment. So do have a little look and see if you're interested, but we know how valuable these events are. And also, of course, our summer dates are also there as well. I've talked a lot about our mock exam offering, and we certainly find with mock exams over the Easter, this is a great chance to find out how your child's getting on, give you a little bit of a benchmark. So over the summer, we can work on those areas. So if you would like to sign up for a mock exam, we're running mock exams at St Joseph's College in Reading, Trevelyan Middle School in Windsor, and also at St Mary's as well. So we do cover all the different exam boards. These are a great opportunity for children to sit an actual 11 plus style mock exam, and we give you very detailed feedback in terms of how your child's got on, and it really does inform you for the future months. Our top-up classes, we will be starting those again in May. Thank you to all those children that attended Block A, but Block B will be starting in May, and Hilary Mail will be focusing on the CEM differences, while Jyoti Bassi deals with the GL variances. So we hope you can join us through Block B. If you have signed up already, fabulous. We'll be sending out all the new books for you before those sessions start again in May. We've also been communicating to you about our ISEB Common PreTest course, and this is very important if you're going for a Common PreTest, that your child gets exposure to the right question types, gets to practice questions on a screen, and this certainly is what we're planning to do for 12 weeks, and those will be starting on the 30th of April. Kirsty Brown will be running those sessions, and it will cover the entire syllabus for a Common PreTest. So verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, English and mathematics. If you are interested in joining, so please do go onto our enrolment form. But if you want to find out a bit more information and you want to know a little bit more detail, don't hesitate to give our office a call, and we can certainly talk you through that entire course and what it involves. Thank you so much to those parents that joined us on Sunday for our English parent workshop. It was lovely to see so many parents there. During that workshop, one of the questions that we did get asked about was poetry books, and really to recommend some poetry books. And Louise Swan very kindly sent over some images, some thumbnails, as you can see on the slide there, of different poetry books. And there are a lot of poetry books that are out there, but these are certainly the best ones that we feel would be very suitable for children to read and really just explore poetry. And poetry can be something that is used in the 11 plus exams as part of the comprehension. So you can see there we've got Please Mrs. Butler, a very, very famous book by Alan Allberg. I Am the Seed That Grew the Tree is also a lovely book with lots of poems. And one of my favourites, Read Me Out Loud, has loads and loads of poems. Certainly one for every single day of the year that your child may enjoy reading, or you may enjoy reading to your child. So just to make you aware, there are some poetry books there that you may be interested in getting. So thank you very much for that question during the workshop. Also, we decided on Sunday, as we have done with many of our workshops this year, to record it. So there is a link within the email this week which will allow you to watch that English parent workshop at your own leisure, and just look out for that within the email. Our radical reading competition has been announced a few times now, and we're very lucky to have some images that we've got already, certainly from our tutors and our pupils, and I've just shown you two there. Certainly our Carly neighbour, who is running and reading at the same time, which is very impressive, and Louise Swan, who's actually reading there from Israel. We've got some wonderful entries. If your child would like to take part, they just need to send an image of them reading in a wacky place, and there are lots of prizes up for grabs. We wanted to sort of tie this in with World Book Day, which I know has been and gone now, but certainly there is still time to enter. So get your pictures in, children, to us, and we can judge them, and there are lots of prizes to be won, and we'd like those in by the 14th of March. So you need to find that wacky place where you can have an image taken of you reading. Louise, who's been incredibly busy recently, still runs her book club on a Sunday between 2:45 and 3:30. And this week she's going to be focusing on Just William, which is a very well-known text. And children will also get the opportunity, of course, to read their own books during this session as well. Homework club, or homework support club, still continues on a Monday. I know Tahira mentioned that she's having lots of children drop into that session. Year 4 between 5:30 and 6:30. Year 5 6:30 to 7:30. Links will be made available within the email as well. So hopefully you can join if you haven't joined before. But thank you to all those regular attendees. I know Tahira is really enjoying supporting you with your homework, but lovely that it's just a quiet time for you to get all of those homework tasks done. So just in summary, in regards to dates, Louise's book club continues on the 13th of March. So if you'd like to join her for that, I know she'd love to see you. Don't forget about Susanna Call's new non-verbal spatial reasoning masterclasses. Still spaces available for the next few weeks. So the 14th of March is the next one, where we'll be dealing with 2 3D question types, composite shapes, and also 3D views as well. We did remind you in the last Teach It Right Tuesday video about the Easter holiday dates, because I know it's a little bit confusing depending on where you live. So there they are again. Easter holidays for people living in the Surrey and Heathrow area, week commencing 4th of April to the week commencing the 11th of April. Berkshire and Bucks, so slightly different, week commencing the 11th of April, and then we would resume back on the Monday the 25th of April. So unfortunately it doesn't all run in parallel, but please do double check your dates. The dates are all available as well on our website under information, under term dates for each of the different locations. So if you're a little bit unsure, please do double check. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. Please do click on the other video links as well for the tip of the week, the resource feature of the week as well. And we very much look forward to seeing you soon. We have got group parent meetings coming up soon, so look out for those dates and we'll be communicating those very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.